I went to a party. I came in hot. Made decisions beforehand, my mind made up. Things that would make me happy, to do them or not. Each option weighed quietly, a plan for each thought. But then I walked past the door, past the open concept, and saw Violet, bent backwards over the grass. 7 years old, with dandelions grasped tightly in her hands, arched like a bridge in a fallen handstand, grinning wildly like a madman, with the exuberance that only doing nothing can bring, waiting for the fireworks to begin. And in that moment, I decided to do nothing about everything, forever. There's something about that line. I decided to do nothing about everything. I think about how much time I've spent planning, overthinking, and mapping out every little detail like a blueprint of what life is supposed to be like. But then, in a single moment, in a snapshot of a girl bent backwards over the grass, everything shifts. I'm turning 21, and I think about that number a lot, about how it's supposed to mean something. The end of something, the beginning of something else. It's as if childhood is this train you ride, and when the clock strikes 21, you're expected to hop off, dust yourself off, and start walking like you know where you're going. But what if I don't? There's so much life and feeling in such a short time. We make decisions beforehand because that's what we do. We decide how we're going to act, how we're going to feel. We construct the night, the conversation, the laughter before it even happens. We build expectations so high that when the real moment arrives, it barely stands a chance. And then I walk in past the open concept and I see Violet bent backwards over the grass. And suddenly I remember. I remember being 7 years old, lying in the grass, staring at the sky until the stars blurred into fireflies. I remember riding my bike so fast I thought I could take off, like the wind might scoop me up and carry me somewhere I'd never been. I remember laughing so hard my stomach would hurt, singing so loudly my voice cracked, running so fast I forgot where I started. I remember a time before I measured everything, before I decided, before I let my own mind build walls around something as wild and uncontainable as happiness. And in that moment, I decide to do nothing about everything. I let go, just for a second, and I let life happen to me instead of planning its every move. I let the moment be enough. Because turning 21 isn't about having it all figured out. Maybe it's about learning how to stand in the middle of it all. The plans and expectations and worries and past versions of myself. And choosing, just for a moment, to bend backwards over the grass and wait for the fireworks to begin.